Yeah, I mean, I can maybe, if I remember.
Woohoo! So we are about to worm with fenbendazole. So we have all the goats and that are in this pen with the ewes, and these are the ewes. There's about 15 head. So we're about halfway through our ewes. So this is our low-tech weighing system. So we have the weight so we know what the dosage is. So we're about halfway done, but as you can see, it's fairly calm. We try to, these guys get handled regularly enough to where they're not pets, but they're pretty calm. We like it to be calm like this when we're in here doing any sort of working with them. So we have the triplets are out in the big pen now. We just put Treacle and her baby out here. We're about to bring honey, but we're worming as we go. So Treacle has, I have some supervising. Treacle has a little bit of pool noodle on her horn, so she hopefully doesn't hurt anybody. Because this pen is pretty mellow. It's not very competitive. Sheep in here, and a couple of these goats, and a lot of baby goats. All the babies. Look at all those babies. There's now 8 babies in here. Plus 2 bigger babies. Those 2 have found the sheep block. So we're still working our way through all of our goats and sheep. So this is how we weigh. Now we're onto this pen of small goats. did the large goats. Did some of the small goats. Now working our last. This will be the last pen of females, and then we have our rams and our bucks to do. We still have, so these guys got turned into the big pen. They're kind of fussy and not sure what's going on. And then of course their babies keep going into the other pen. So have our helper here.
Oh Jesus!
Some of these are a bit of a wrestling match.
I'm not gonna be able to put this on there, I don't think.
I'll help you.
Ooh. That's how you get rid of a scale, Tony.
The babies keep coming out, driving their mamas nuts.
Jesus Christ.
This isn't heavy. The ram's like, what are you doing to that goat? You got her? You can you get her by the horns? This is one of our worst goats to handle. So we had a boar buck named JJ, and we have 3 of his daughters, and they all have terrible temperaments, and so did he. So, but this is our out of a Nubian Nigerian doe that we had that got accidentally bred to the boar buck. He wasn't very big, but her mother is kind of a special one to us. We've kept her, but she is not fun to handle. Luckily, she's not very big. And then there are the ones that are easy to handle, like Daisy. So last of our rams that we just did. Come on, boys. Everybody got a little wormer. Yep, even the big boys. Hi, Rocky. Even the big boys, and Mr. Deuce was not terrible, but Deuce is not the best. He's not as well-mannered as Pedro. So it's been a very busy day here. So these guys, the 2 sets of triplets that are they're now 2 weeks old. So they are now turned out. It's also really warm. It's like 40 degrees. So I'm not going to put them back in the horse trailer. I'm going to kind of go for it here because I need to get the horse trailer cleaned out and ready for our next goat to kid who's due on the 21st. And then we have 3 more soon after that. And then we have full on into lambing and kidding, so it's, or the rest of our kidding and lambing. So it's time for these guys to be out, even though I probably should have like maybe done it in stages, but we kind of just went for it today. And wormed everything. We did not get to the male goats today. It was, like I said, it's been a busy day. And we're completely in spring thaw, so everything is just really gross and muddy and poopy. And plus we definitely had some animals with diarrhea because of these roundworms. So got the male goats, actually, I have not seen any diarrhea. They're in a pen that's up there, so they really don't cross over with anybody else. We have Guapo here, who's by himself because he's so mean, and he doesn't have diarrhea, so I don't feel too bad about leaving the male goats for a bit. I know you keep losing your mama, and she's right there. There's a lot of it's been a lot going on out here with these guys. And the other two, Honey and Treacle, we brought their dog houses in. So they're over there with their babies, and they keep losing their babies, and their babies keep going in the other pen. So, but it's funny how they're definitely staying separate, whereas these guys are kind of claimed their space here. So anyway, hopefully we'll get everybody in good shape. Nobody looks bad, but I definitely noticed have noticed some diarrhea. So hopefully our wormer. So we have to repeat the wormer in 10 days. So we'll see when we get to the boys, but we'll be about a week and a half from now. We'll be doing it all over again.